Okay, now, let's do our intro. Because in about 1 hour, we're going to be doing our shenanigans. Here's our intro. How are you looking to do it? Please come start, man. How you like here? Here we are, good. Alright, so here we are. Now, Elite Dangerous does not really have a walkthrough, but then again, this is alpha testing, so, kind of learning the game, this sort of thing else. But if you're trying to, get into the game and get credits, this sort of thing else, what you're going to do is go right here, go down the mission board, and you're going to go to transportation. Set this to credit, that way you get the next credit. Now I've been doing the 60,000 to 64,000. Okay, there's 64 to 26. I think that's the highest. 60, 62, 61. Yeah, you look like you're the highest. 60, 60, 60. Let's go back down to that 64 one. Now you want to pay attention. It's up here, your threat level. If this threat level died, do not pick it up. You'll die instantly. You want to keep this between 0, 1, and 2. 3, 4, and 5 and higher, you're going to die instantly. So this one, as you can see, it's got a threat level 2. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And before I go in, yeah, I have been kind of grinding away. If you're trying to get your loadout, yes, I now have. You start out with a flight suit, and you start out with this little gun, kind of, this everything else, this everything else. But what most people can't seem to figure out is, well, now I finally got everything unlocked, and I finally got the network set. How do I set it up to? How do I use it? I'll show that in a minute. But yeah, this is what you want to aim for. You want to aim for this laser here, and then you get this semi-automatic pistol, basically. This everything else and all. So that's what you're aiming for. This kind of style setup. Here, run up here real quick. Yes, you do have the Sidewinder, but it's not in the game yet until next week.
Interstellar, the first step to everywhere.
Alright, so you want to look for...
Where do you want to go today? With the largest shuttle fleet in the core
Where are you?
interstellar transport can
There it is.
fly with us.
Now, you'll notice a lot of these places are research labs, genetics,
Shuttle is ready to
you know,
Thank you for
those
flying,
kinds.
Interstellar.
So before we take off, yes, this is the lady you want to talk to. As you get credits and
It's
all.
not worth having. None of these guns will let you down.
So again, the suit here that you're trying to get is 150,000 credits. That's the only suit available, and that's what you're aiming for. Gun-wise, yes, you start off with this little gun right here, this everything else. You don't have to worry about it, because you already have this gun, so don't go wasting your credits. This gun right here it's a kinetic weapon, just everything else and all, but it's an all-around style, just everything else. But if you really want to get targets down fast, yeah, you want this guy. Basically you want to use this gun to get the shield down and, basically off the good. And then switch to your little pistol here and finish them off real quick, just everything else. Now you do get a rocket launcher. This is one of those dummy rocket launchers, but you gotta make sure that you're aiming toward the target and either hit the target with it or shoot the ground in front of the target and it'll do like a collectodon explosion, taking out the target. Just everything else. So you do get this.
Come back when you're ready.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
If you don't mind getting your hands dirty, I
go jump in. But like I said, 1 hour, we're going to be doing our shenanigans on lots and all the group. La la la. Oh, I waited too long. Yeah, you got 2 minutes to get in that shuttle. You got 2 minutes, so don't go wasting your time. You got 2 minutes to grab that shuttle and get going.
Welcome to Apex Interstellar, your gateway to the stars.
Founded in 3222, Apex Interstellar Transport is the largest shuttle company in civilized space with unrivaled reach.
Your shuttle is ready for we at Apex.
Alright, like I said, you got 2 minutes getting that shuttle. There it is. La 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 la. Oh, it's coming in, yay! Alright, well, like I said, if anybody's got any questions, please do ask. Like I said, this is the alpha. Yes, I did pre-order the game. Just everything else. I'm a big fan of Elite Dangerous. Been playing Elite Dangerous since '84. When it first came out for the Commodore computers. Just everything else. So, yeah. No, like I said, this is, oh yeah, and once you get into the shuttle, hit 3, and this is how you change your loadout. So as you can see, you can change your loadout right here, just everything else and all. This is how you're able to switch. So once you finally get everything unlocked, just everything else, yeah, this is where you go and like set it up, just everything else.
4,
Oops, I'm
3,
jumping.
2, 1, engage.
So I couldn't figure this out. Alright, I finally got the gun, I finally got the seat, I finally got everything. How do I switch to it? Just everything else. So I had one of the guys that I was still up with me last night in the hospital team speak who told me, like, yeah, you have to do this, and boom, then that's how you switch to it. So yeah. So this is your time killer, so let's see, anybody? I got one on Twitch, one on YouTube. Oh, I even got one on Facebook. Hi, Facebook. Don't get you too much. So now, if you guys got any questions, like I said, this is the alpha testing. And yes, you will see a lot of bugs. Just about every day you'll get these little small patches, to fix whatever bug or whatever issue, each day. But I'm really looking forward to, this game and getting our so-called space legs. Because we've been waiting for space legs since 2012 when they did the Kickstarter, and you had the guy that you heard this like step, 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 step. Then you saw like a kind of the garage door, I guess you'd call, opening up, and you'll see, a few people standing there in the hallway. And then you had the different people, walking up to the ship. And, if I remember correctly, it was a Sidewinder. I forget what ship they was using. That you saw them like walking around the ship. And one guy like walked up and kicked the tires and checked it and all. And then you saw all of them like boarding the ship, just everything else. But we've not had space legs since then. Well, this is Elite Dangerous idea for space legs. And like I said, I'm really enjoying it. It is a lot of fun. And then like I said, for the people who's into games that, take a while to figure out, take a while to learn. Then once you get the hang of it, yeah, it's a lot of fun, but it does have a learning curve. And it's one of those games that, $50, yay, under this, thank you for taking that 50. Nope. There is no pay to win. In this game, you just gotta play it and grind it to get things unlocked, like me, yeah. Don't I have no towers? I guess I don't have the nostalgia card. Like last night, like I said, because of all the grinding and doing this one mission over and over and over, I got the peddler's rank, just everything else. So like I said, to get things unlocked in the game and get accolades unlocked and get, gear unlocked, now you gotta do the grind for it. There is no way to, here's $50, thank you for this, alternate platinum Sidewinder, supersonic speedo. Nope, there's none of that. You gotta put the grind in to get it unlocked. Which I enjoy doing, because these pay to win, there's too many of them out there. Like Destiny. And they're doing that Iron Banner. Yeah, I tried to do Iron Banner again, but, one night of dealing with nothing but cheaters, back to back to back to back. That's about just called it quits with Destiny. And right now, the only one that's still playing Destiny with me is Aaron. Everybody else is pretty much quit and moved on to other games. They're no longer playing Destiny. And then tonight, me and Aaron's planning to do another run on that one ship. Because remember, every single time you go to that one ship, you're unlocking things. Now, we've already picked up the detonate tail gun already for the week. All we're doing now is just going back, picking up any extra loot and any extra drops, basically. That's all we're doing. La 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 la. And now, like I said, this game, it's a time grind. It is a time grind. La 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 la. Like any time now. So the ones that are watching me, got any questions? You know, it said, please do ask. Now, like I said, you have to pre-order this, just everything else and all. Now, I want to say next month or the following month, that's when it'll go live. But here's the other cool thing. Yeah, by doing all this testing and recording the game bugs, anything you unlock, such as like the Navix that I've got, that laser auto rifle that I have, anything you unlocked, when this testing's over, they're gonna like basically pack it all up, ask which account you want to send it to, and then it's probably gonna go to my Jillian and Mug account, and then they're gonna ship everything, credits, ships, guns, armor, you know, anything you unlocked and claimed and picked up, they're gonna pack up and then merge it to your one of your accounts. But I've got three. I've got this one, Jin and Mug, and then on my Xbox One, I also have another one. The Jin and Mug is the one that has the lifetime pass, where as soon as we got done with Kickstarter, for a limited time they had a lifetime pass where you was able to get the game, and no matter what, you'll have the game for life. But then, like I said, I went ahead and glued the pre-order because somebody was telling me that even though I had the lifetime edition, the the special honor, the paint jobs, the gun, I could not get. The lifetime would only give me the base core of the game when it becomes available. You know, and where I wanted that Explorer suit because, you know, they had this where if you pre-order it, you got this Explorer honor outfit, and this like assault rifle type, just everything else and all, as well as a fancy Explorer paint job. But no, your lifetime won't give you that. You just get the base core game. So I went ahead and glued the 50, I think it was 59, you know, to add it to my Ginny the Mug account. Alright. Well, that's coming to a landing. Okay, what time is it? Yeah, 'cause like I said, the 3:30 my time, you know, the Hudson Orbital is going to be doing some crazy shenanigans. So I wanted to do this now, kind of get it over with, just everything else. And then break. Get me some hot tea, because I'm going to need it for talking and stuff. And then, like I said, if you're interested, yeah, later on while you're watching my stream, I'll be sharing the link to where you can come watch us. Let me do that now.
Apex 629. Got a landing pad for me?
Lady! Do you the landing pad? Lady!
We're about to land.
There it is. I said, that's our Hudson little group right
Thanks for
there.
choosing Apex.
Like I said, in about an hour, yeah, we're going to be getting together and doing some crazy shenanigans. Alright, when you first come in, yes, let them scan you. Let them scan you, get it over with. Did you want to look through a computer? Let's see, I'm looking through a computer. Scan me. There's a computer. Alright, what you're going to do is walk up to the computer terminal here. Now, you'll notice up in the corner, collect items from container, looks like 8 in the habitat. So, we are looking for a habitat. Just do it all, complete the whole building. There it is. So when you see the little blue circly thingy, yeah, that is what you're looking for. It's Space Star that marks it. Alright, step away. Look on your HUD at the top. Okay, stand here for a second. Alright, so, like I said, do you see the little mini map there? Yeah, the ones that look like computer screens are these terminals. The ones that look like bullets, that's ammunition, reload to your kinetic weapon. The one that looks like a energy bolt, that's your, charge up to your suit.
Hey, hold on, Commander. Let me
There,
scan you
finally.
real quick. You know how it is. Okay, nothing's come up. Go on.
There, now that you've got your scan done, yes, the whole base now knows you. The whole base understands you. Alright, so it's over here. Now, do you notice up on the little hut thing at the top? Yeah, that little dot you see? That is where you're going to. Now, here's a point of reference. Your taxi cabs are like over there. So what you want to do is go in here, be a good boy, let everybody see you, talk to you, scan you, this everything else, but make sure there's nobody near that spot. Because if they see you stealing it, yeah, they're going to be all gunning you. And then run out this building, run that direction, and then go outside of the base to get to the taxi cab. So you see there's nobody nearby. Wait, there you go.
Low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment.
3 is your tool, to your tool thingy. And don't have your stuff, your tools or whatever. Yeah, don't have them out. Because they'll actually consider that hostile if your stuff is out. So you can see you got a terminal here. But look what we're looking for. Container 8. Now you'll notice up in the thing is your key code. So it looks like it's 9808. Alright, hit Q. That will bring up your thingy. Call Taxicab real quick. And run like hell. There's somebody over there.
To your location.
Stay out of the range. Alright, here's tax cards. You can see tax cards right there coming in. Now you don't want to be right under it, because when it lands, he'll kill you. You don't want to be like right under it. And there. 64,000 credits as soon as we get back to the base. 64,000 credits. And like I said, just keep doing this over and over and over. This will allow you to basically get the credit you need to basically get rid of your flight suit. Now you can't sell your flight suit, that little gun you've got, you can't sell it off. It's like part of yours. So once you get the Nadric and guns and what other whatnots, yeah, those can be sold off. But your flight suit and your starting gun, no, that's part of you like Threather. That's part of you. And then after you do this mission, then you start getting into more hard, complicated ones like, using your cutting tool to, cut into a base to steal a generator, or cut into, like there's another mission where you have to kill people because there's one person in this one building, and the only way to really get to him, because he's in this secured base, so you really can't get into it unless you can, find the research scientist, scan him for his ID, and then you can go to the locked door. But if you can't find the scientist, the easiest way is to go up on the roof. There is a air compressor, air device thingy. Use your cutting tool to cut the panel out, and then turn off the air. Suffocate everybody that's in the building. And then the one scientist, a lot of times he's wearing a spacesuit. He'll start taking some damage, just everything else. But then, whenever they starts dying, he'll actually come outside, try to get out of the building, and, like report to the security guards that, hey, something's wrong or whatever, just everything else. And that's when you can finally get, through that first door, or just wait outside at the doorway as he's coming out. Now, strong as ice, here's a big spoiler. If you use your roots and shoot down, the NPCs, for some reason, do not understand stairs. Meaning, if you use the rooftops, some of these planets, the gravity is so weak and so small, you can jump from one building roof to another building's roof real easy with everything else. But again, the NPCs do not understand stairs, so they don't run upstairs after you. Now what they try to do is sit on the ground below you and shoot up and try to hit you, hit you if they're from the ground. And you just basically aim down and headshot them, especially if you got the laser auto assault rifle. Just headshot them and put them down. Now the only thing you have to be careful, if the base has skinners, yeah, the skinners will actually, come towards you because they're up in the air shooting down. So, yeah, just be forewarned that if you're up on the roofs, shooting down, trying to take out guards and scientists and what other whatnots. If the base calls in skinners, then skinners are up in the air shooting down, and they will chase you off that roof. They will chase you. But then overall, I'm enjoying the missions. There's real easy mission to basically deathmatch missions where, You know, you're just trying to stay alive as much as possible while the game is, you know, calling in to reinforce things like back to back to back. And you're just there gunning them down. And then you got like this one where you're running in, trying to stay sneaky and stealth as much as possible, stealing something and then running out. Running out before you get caught. La 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 la. So now, like I said, after I get done with this, I'm just going to do this short little video with everything else for the people. Because, like I said, Elite Dangerous does not have a per se storyline or per se, you know, it's got a learning curve. That's the thing. It's got a learning curve. But once you learn it, it becomes real easy to play and real easy to understand. But it's got a learning curve. And like I said, when I first got in, yeah, I was picking all these missions, trying to, like there was one mission, you get 500 million credits, just everything else. What I didn't realize it had a threat level, I think like 30, just everything else. And you know, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get fucking 5 billion million some credits, just everything else. You know, and I went looking, and you had to find some scientist and assassinate him. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be easy. You know? As soon as I landed on the base and, you know, started looking for him, yeah, I got scanned right away. Just everything else. But then when I finally got to where I needed to, you know, go, no, he was inside a locked door, so I had to keep like walking around. The second I pulled out my ID scan tool, I didn't realize that you don't, when they scan you, don't scan them back right away. Wait until they turn around and start walking away. Then bring out your ID scan tool and scan them. But no, don't need, you know, hey, he's scanning me, I'm gonna bring out my ID tool and scan him right back. As soon as I did that, the guards turned from friendly to hostile and started gunning me down, and then all these other security guards started showing up and chasing me. And I'm like, hey, how dare you? You scan me and I should have the right to scan you back. Nope. As soon as I dropped my scanning tool out, they became hostile. And then the energy weapon, the energy weapon you use to charge up your suit. But you can use your energy weapon as a stun ability to stun somebody. You know, after you put it into overload, yeah, you can actually shock them to death. But the overload mode, you can shock them to death. So I made the mistake by that. I found the energy terminal and I started charging up my suit again, and I heard someone come up behind me. Hold on, officer, I'm gonna scan you. So I was still holding the charger button, charging up my suit, but I turned around to see, you know, who it was that was asking me something, and suddenly hit him with my tool, and he became hostile. I'm like, oh crap. But yeah. Alright, so like I said, after we land here, I'll show you how to clean your mission, clean your stuff. Then on the break, I'm gonna get some hot tea. Like I said, in about 20-30 minutes, you know, the Hudson Orbital, if you follow that link there, yeah, we've got a Twitch stream that will all be playing on the Hudson Orbital, Twitch stream, doing some Hudson Orbital shenanigans. And we do have a TeamSpeak channel, so yeah, you're more than welcome to jump and listen to us on TeamSpeak. Now we do have a Discord. We use Discord mainly as a, share screenshot, share info. We use TeamSpeak to talk to each other. Whereas Discord is more about, excuse me, is our screen sharing, info sharing. We use TeamSpeak to talk to each other in a Hudson own little group. Like I said, this is what's gonna take up the majority of the time. This little air travel. This is gonna take up your time. La la la. La la la. And if you'll notice the station I'm flying to, I call them meatballs because they look like oversized floating meatball stations. This is where you do a lot of your running back and forth. So if you get caught or you do something stupid, there are piano galleries that you can land on. But like with Aaron last night, who finally got into the game, yes, when you start this alpha testing, you start off with a ground base called Armstrong something. But it's a ground base. That is where you start. That's where you start off from.
Control, this is Apex 516 requesting docking.
So I totally forgot you start off with that Armstrong base. So here I'm standing on this station, right where you being in at. And I'm like, Aaron, you're not here. And he's like, I'm here, but I don't know where I'm at. But then as soon as he said, oh, I'm at some ground base. Well, since he was on our friend's request thing, I was able to see him where he was. And he's like, oh, that's right, yeah, you started there. So once you leave that Armstrong, this is where you want to go with a lot of your stuff. You want to go right here. And then, like I said, it's the only station, but all the others are outposts. This one's got a lot of the stuff, basically. Alright, so like I said, after I showed you that, turn it in on the break my screen, jumped over to Hudson Group and get ready for the shenanigans, the Hudson old little shenanigans, because we're all kind of getting together.
Have a good one.
La 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 la. Alright, hurry at the on. And then just run back to the panel again. And there it is, completed. You want to see credits right now? You want all the credits you can get. And there it is, 64,000 influence raised. Then as you can see, you can skip the animation. So there it is right there. And of course your loadout. Like I said, you start out with the flight suit here. That's everything else. But then, like I said, this is what you're aiming for. You want to get this nautics suit and then this little laser assault rifle. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and break it to everything else. I wanted to kind of keep this short, just everything else and all, because like I said, in about 30 minutes we're gonna be doing our Hudson old little shenanigans. So there it is right there. Alright, so in about 30 minutes or so, I'll be on the Hudson old though. Hopefully I'll get to see you guys, but like I said, we've got a Twitch stream, which you can kind of come and follow. Getting in and I'll share it real quick. Hey, where is... No, I don't want to load the page. I want to... I'm not streaming yet? Well, I am. And like I said, in about 30 minutes or so, you'll be seeing us on this channel. There's everything else and all. So there's that. So got 7 people watching and waiting. But I'm gonna go ahead and break right here. There's everything else and kind of get ready for my Hudson old little shenanigans. So see you guys in about 30 minutes or so. For the mug. And hello, ladies and gentlemen, Seth on another question, Jr. Thank you for watching my stream. Please click on the follow button. Please also hit the little bell notification and to come follow me. But I do want to point out those little links there. Please go to those links if you want to get more info. And please come to my Patreon page and support me if you enjoy my work and all. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, and like I said, in about 30 minutes, I'll be on the Hudson Orbital if you want to follow us and talk to us. Bye now. Total mug.